Hi everyone, my name is Mary Beth. Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to ask, what are you thinking about right now? We're going to ask the Divine Masculine, what are they thinking about? We're going to ask the Divine Feminine, what are they thinking about? We're going to use the Beautiful Creature Tarot deck for the Divine Masculine. We're going to use the Osho Zen Tarot deck for the Divine Feminine. Please feel free to switch roles if you identify more so with the other side, as we are all the Divine Masculine and we are all the Divine Feminine energies. And the secret to happiness and being in twin flame union, or if you just want to be happy, is to balance out your own Divine Masculine and your own Divine Feminine energies. And if you're interested in knowing more about that, then please check out my Etsy shop below. I am a twin flame coach. Also, if you're interested in a reading, I ask all the different questions that I ask on my YouTube channel. You can check out my Etsy shop below, or feel free to email me at twinflamealchemisttarot@gmail.com. I would absolutely love to hear from you. Absolutely love it. Okay, so let's start asking. Let's ask the Divine Masculine. What are you thinking about right now? Like, what are your thoughts? What are you thinking about? What is the Divine Masculine thinking about right now? Two cards. What is the DM thinking about? What is the DM thinking about right now? Two cards. What's happening? What are you thinking about? Oh, that's so nice. They're thinking about unity. That's what they're thinking about. Four of Wands. They're thinking about commitment with their Divine Feminine. I love it. Now we also have 10 Pentacles of reverse. So they're also thinking about, but how do I leave my legacy, right? Like, how do I create my prosperity? How do I get my finances in order? So 10 of Pentacles is in reverse. So they are thinking about that too. How to get my finances in order. How do I get my creation off the ground? How do I leave my legacy? At the same time, thinking about unity with their Divine Feminines. I love it. All right, let's look at the Divine Feminine. What is Divine Feminine thinking about? What are they thinking about right now? What is the DFs thinking about? Two cards. What are the DFs thinking about? What are the DFs thinking about these days? What are they thinking about? Oh, wow. Interesting. Very interesting. So they're thinking about this suppression. That's very interesting. I might want to get a clarifier in this, but feeling very suppressed over something at the same time having a new vision. That's beautiful. Thinking about their new vision and what they want to do with their lives. That's wonderful. But let's find out what this is about with the suppression. What's going on with the suppression? Let me grab this deck. What's this about? Why is this here? Why is 10 of Fire here? What is this about? Why is 10 of Fire here? Why is suppression here? Why? Why is this here for the Divine Feminine? If I can just lift up the card here. So we have compassion reversed. So that would be the antidote, probably, is compassion. Okay, so whatever the suppression is, whatever you are suppressing, there's something. So what they're telling me is that it sounds like the Divine Feminine trying to suppress their feelings, right? Trying to pretend that they don't feel anything, trying to pretend that they're not hurt. All right. Instead, trying to focus on this new vision, whatever this is, trying to focus on the new vision. But the suppression is also hurting you. And so the answer is to have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for your twin flame. That is the antidote, compassion. Instead of suppressing these feelings, have compassion for yourself. Just say, you know what, this is how I feel. It's okay. And I love myself anyway. And this is what I can do to help myself. Let's get some guidance on that. Let's grab some guidance. Let's do it for the divine masculine first. Let's grab some guidance for the divine masculine, please. One card. One card for the divine masculine, please. Sorry, I lose my voice. I apologize. One card for the divine masculine. It says go for it. The divine masculine wants unity and wants to leave a legacy. Go for it. Just go for it. Step outside of your comfort zone. Make plans. Now is the time. A favorable outcome is in alignment, divine masculines. Yay! Go for it, my loves. Go for it. Divine feminine. What is the, let me see what that was. Okay. Divine feminine, what is your advice? What is the advice for the divine feminines? One card, please. One card. One card. What is the advice for the divine feminines, please? Darkest before dawn. Yes. Breakdown before breakthrough. Major shift is a progress. Dissolving barriers. Ascending. Yes. Darkest before dawn. So some of you might be going through a bit of a dark time, but just know that this is what's going to bring the light to you. It's like it's always darkest before dawn, right? You're always going to have, whenever you have those huge epiphanies or huge awakenings, it usually comes after, because your divine feminine has to dive. Your divine feminine is the shadow diver. It's like you have to dive deep into the shadow. This is where you do all of your learning. This is all of your purpose. And when you dive, this is where you get to your all ahas, and then you move up. This is how you get higher. You know how I got high on my vibration scale was diving low. The lower I dove, the higher I got. It wasn't easy. I'm not going to say it's easy. But yeah, let's get some signs. Let's get some signs, okay? Let's get some signs here. Let's get some signs for the divine masculine. What are some signs for the divine masculine to help, or some kind of guidance? Let's get some signs. What are some signs that the DM is getting right now? Two cards. What are some signs that the divine masculine is getting that's getting them closer to twin flame union? What are some signs? Two cards. Yeah, so if you're seeing fives, this is your wake-up call. Time to move in a new direction. So if you're seeing five, this is the change number, right? Number 5. So if you're seeing the 5-5 or just 5 somewhere, or sometimes a 555, know it's time to move in a new direction, or it could be your intuition's telling you something different, and go with your own intuition. But perhaps move in a different direction. Okay, it's a wake-up call. And then we have, if you see the color brown, whether it be dirt or just something brown, it means to ground yourself. It's just a reminder to please ground yourself. Okay, build yourself a better foundation. Ground yourself. All right, that is a sign. Let's ask the divine feminine. So I guess, it doesn't even have to be look for brown, right? It could just be the guidance is to ground yourself, to have better stability and foundation. After all, we have the 4 of Wands. That is about stability. So it's like you want stability here. You want the stability. You want this foundation, this firm foundation with yourself and with your twin flame. And that's the way to do it. Okay, is to ground yourself. All right, let's get with the divine feminine. Let's grab 2 cards. What guidance do we have, please? 2 cards, please. 2 cards. What's the guidance here for the divine feminine? Yes. We got the gray. Yeah. So feeling kind of detached. Unemotional. That's interesting. Yeah, trying to feel like really suppressing. Yeah, really trying to suppress, trying to feel detached and unemotional. That is not going to get you to where you want to go. That's just not gonna You have to have compassion for yourself and for others. And it's like you're playing a role here. So you're role playing, but it's not authentically you. So you're playing these roles. So they're asking you to be your authentic self. So let's get some more. Let's grab this deck. Let's grab some more before we go to the bag. One more guidance. Let's get guidance for the divine masculine. One card, please. One card, please. Guidance for the divine masculine. Yeah, surrender to passion. Get out of your head and feel the fire in your belly. Nice. Focus on the people or activities that ignite your passion. Yeah, so if you're a twin flame, ignite your passion. If that's igniting you to follow your dreams, then that is what you should do. Follow your passion. Like, what are you passionate about? Like, what really drives you? Or what is it that people ask you? Like, what do people ask you to do? That's like your gift, right? Like, if people say, "Hey, can you do this for me?" Or, "Hey, can you help me with this?" Or it's like that's your gift, right? People are always like, my friends are always asking me for readings. It's like, you just know it's your gift and what you're good at, and you enjoy doing it, right? All right, let's look at the divine feminine. What is the guidance for the divine feminine? What's the guidance for the divine feminine? All right. Surrender to complete healing. Open fully to the loving, compassionate forces of the universe that support your physical, emotional, and spiritual healing. Yeah, so surrender to healing. Complete healing, whatever that means to you. I do twin flame coach on this. If you're interested, we can get to the bottom of a lot of this and what's making you feel like you want to suppress your emotions. We can help you. I can help you with that. What any last guidance? I just feel like I want to ask this deck and then maybe just grab one from the bag and then do. I'm starting to lose my voice. But I feel like I just need one more piece of guidance for the DM and DF here. All right, DMs. Yeah, for the DMs, it's like oneness, like that. Like if you want unity, that's the answer. That's how you do it, right? You want unity, it's oneness. It's oneness with everything. And I can help you with that if you're interested. If you want to check out my Etsy shop, I do twin flame coaching on what that really means, how to embody oneness. Because when you embody oneness, I keep pointing to abandonment. This is the oneness up here. When you embodiment oneness, that is how you get unity. Oneness with yourself and oneness with others, right? Because you are becoming the divine. My beautiful divine masculines. All right. Divine feminine. Any last guidance for my beautiful divine feminines? Any last guidance for my beautiful divine feminines? Artist, interesting. Expressing a dimension of life that is beyond your five senses, inspiring others to see life symbolically. Ooh. So whatever that means to you to be an artist, it's almost like interdimension. It's like taking it to a new dimension. Whatever it is that you're doing it, taking it to another dimension, whatever that means to you, being an artist, expressing the dimension of life that is just beyond the five senses, or at least express your five senses, right? Really feel it, hear it, taste it, see it. What else is the five senses? Yeah, whatever the five senses are. It's like really like that's gonna connect you, right? You really want to connect with all the five senses. All right. Woohoo! Now we'll just grab a couple from the bag for the divine masculine. What's going on, divine masculines? What's happening? We got one there. I'll just do one more. There we go. All right, beautiful divine masculines. Willingness. So you got to have the willingness. Keep going. Have that willingness to keep going. You got this. It's all about the willingness. And you know what? Also, it's pretty high on the vibrational scale. If you have willingness You're just about in the 4D. The next step is acceptance, right? Because you want to be a these are vibrations. You want to be a vibrational match, probably up in peace. That's probably where you want to be a vibrational match with your twin flame. All right. And the divine feminine wanting you to know to please be patient with me. Please be patient. Yeah, the divine feminines, they're going through a bit of suppressing of their emotions right now. So they're asking you to please be patient with them, working on balancing out their own divine feminine. And that would be the compassion part. That's probably one of the last things I was able to master. Not easy, right? It's not an easy thing to do when things aren't going the best, going in a way that you thought they would. All right, let's look at the divine feminine. There we go, divine feminines. Okay, yeah, so divine feminine looks like you might be going through some kind of karmic lesson. Some kind of karmic lessons happening right now. So something that might have been happening in a past life or maybe your early childhood years, but something karmic, and that's okay. So you can heal that. You can integrate with that. I can teach you how to do that if you're interested. All right, and then last thing, I wish I knew what to say to you. DMs letting you know, DFs. I wish I knew what to say to you. Well, let's see what they would say to you if they could. Let's see. Let's see. What does the DM want their DFs to know? What does the DM want their DFs to know at this time? What does the DM want their beautiful DFs to know? What does the DM want their DFs to know at this time, please? What does the DM? Just 2 cards is fine. What does the DM want their DF to know? That's too many. They want you to know a lot. They have a lot to say, as always. They have a whole conversation they want to have with you. But I'm losing my voice, and that's just, I can't read 10 cards. I think that was more. I think I was like 20 cards. What does the DM want their DF to know? What does the DM want their DF to know? All right. I need one more. One more. Whatever is on top. There we go. Whatever's on top. Yeah, karma's a bitch, and I finally got mine. Yeah. So both of you, it could be a little bit of a mirror, a little bit of karma going on both sides. And maybe we're just too different. Yes, thinking maybe we're just too different. Okay, let me get another message because I saw something in here that I think they want to say to you. I saw it wanting to come out, so I'm going to try to see if it does this time. What else? What else? What else does the DM want the DF to know? 2 more cards, please. 2 more cards. What does the DM want their DF to know? 2 cards. I'm just curious to see if it comes out again. Yeah. I can't take this anymore. I can't take it anymore. Also, being apart has been life-changing for me. Being apart has been life-changing for me. How about the DF? What does the DF want the DM to know? And then whatever's on top. What does the DM want their... I'm sorry, what does the DF want their... I'm sorry, what does the DF want their divine masculine to know? Okay. What else? What else does the DF want their divine masculine to know? Oh, I already have 2. Oh my God, I have more than 2. Never mind. I got 3 here for the DF, for the DMs. The DF wants their DM to know. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. I wish I had told you how much you really meant to me. Also, I'm still trying to find myself. I'm still trying to find myself. And I miss you regardless of how things seem. I miss you regardless of how things seem. Yes. Well, I do hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, hit the notification button. Thank you so much for all of my new subscribers, and I'll see you next time. Thanks, everyone. Bye.